Hey everyone, and welcome to our walkthrough for Nioh 2. We'll be covering the full game on this series, and for this video, we're doing the first main mission called the Village of Cursed Blossoms. Quick shout out to my Patreon members who directly support this channel. If you'd like to join them and vote on the games I play in the future, there's a link down in the description below. So anyways, let's get started. We want new game.
Once upon a time, a giant man with horns appeared in a distant village. The villagers welcomed him with joy, believing he brought blessings from the spirit world. However, as time went by, they began to fear him. Tormented by the villagers, he began to attack them, until he came to be dubbed a demon. One of the village youths decided to make a stand. He gathered a multitude of golden stones, forging them into a blade that gleamed with an otherworldly light. With this mysterious blade, the invincible demon was cut down at last. The young champion who slayed the fiend entrusted the blade Live on, my child. Be strong.
Ah, you have got big, have you not?
I just can't wait to see how our child turns out. All I know is that there will be no limit to their potential.
Okay, here's where we customize our character. There's a lot of customization options. We're not going to spend too much time in here, but I do want my character to look at least a little special. So let's go to base. We'll go to presets, and I like this preset right here with the white tipped hair. I think that's cool. Next, let's go to face.
I hope their eyes will be just like yours. You know how I love your eyes.
Oh no. I hope our child has eyes as beautiful as yours.
So I'd like to age up my character a little bit. Let's put that slider to about 5. Give some age lines. I think that looks better. Next, we'll do facial hair.
I wonder if their hair will take after me. You wouldn't want a child as unkempt as me, would you?
Oh, what are you saying? I like your hair.
Okay, so in presets, I like this facial hair right here. I think that looks good. So we'll go with that. And then we'll change the voice. The default voice is type 3. I think it's a little deep for this character, so we'll go to 1 instead. That feels a little more appropriate. All right, let's finalize settings. Do you wish to proceed with this character? I do.
Grow up to be strong, won't you?
Okay, so we're here on this dock, and we've got a shiny right here. This is Amrita. We can search it. And it'll give us an Amrita memory. We can access that in our menu. Amrita Memories menu. Here you can review past tutorials and previously witnessed Amrita memories. So I'll show these just long enough, so if you want to pause it and read it, you can. This one's for movement in camera controls. And we have another one up here. The objective is shown on the compass at the upper right of the screen, which is straight ahead. All right, that gave us another Amrita memory, this time for dash. Now, up ahead on the right, if we want to, we can peer into the water, and that'll take us back to character customization, but I'm happy with what I chose, so let's continue. Now we have a bunch of weapons all over the place, and we're going to pick our starting 2 weapons. So my main weapon I'll be using is going to be this split staff, which is magic +1. So we have a quick attack with square, and we have a strong attack with triangle. Our second weapon is going to be the dual swords with skill +1. So we have a quick attack and a strong attack. They look very similar. And we can switch melee weapon with R1 plus down on the D-pad. And that actually gave us some memories, so we have changing weapons and attacks. Okay, then we'll read this in the middle. Proceed to Guardian Spirit selection. No, we're actually going to view the basic controls tutorial and get a better understanding of what's going on. So we have attack. There's quick attack with square and the strong attack with triangle. The strong attacks will consume more ki, but they'll do more damage and do more ki damage to the opponent. So something to keep in mind. So we can quick attack this guy, and we can strong attack him. Next we have lock on. We can lock onto an enemy with R3. That'll focus our camera on them. And if there's multiple enemies present, we can swap between them by using the right stick. So we got a couple of enemies. You can see we can swap between them, and let's take them down. Checking our Amrita memories, we got an entry for lock on. Guarding and dodging. You guard with L1 and you dodge with X. If you successfully block an attack with your guard, it'll do ki damage to you. And with some enemies, you do not want to guard their attacks because the ki damage will be immense. So it really just depends on the enemy and the attack they're using, whether you want to guard or dodge. So we'll go ahead and guard his attack. I don't know why I'm attacking him. I just felt like it. We technically dodged that attack, but not very well. Oh, I actually let him grab me. Oops. Didn't dodge that. Well, whatever. We technically dodged before, so down he goes. All right, now, if an enemy combos you, you'll flinch from the first attack, but you can still get your guard up for the subsequent attacks. So keep that in mind. All right, and looking at our Amrita memories, we have guarding and dodging. Okay, then we have stances. There's high stance, mid stance, and low stance. With high stance, you're focusing on power, but it's a little bit slower. The ki consumption is going to be higher. Mid stance is a balance, and low stance is going to be very quick attacks with low ki consumption, but they won't stagger as much. They won't do as much ki damage. So, depending on the enemy you're fighting, you may want to approach them with different stances. This is high stance. There's the light attack, or quick attack, and there's the strong attack. Here is low stance. Quick attack, you see much lower damage, and there's the strong attack. And then mid stance is what we've been using. Okay, and we've got an entry for stances. Next, we have grapple. If you run an enemy out of key, you can go up next to them, press triangle, and you'll do a grapple move, which is big damage. So let's run him out of key and grapple. And I really love the grapple on the split stab. I think it looks super cool. So we got a memory for grapple. Next is Ki Pulse. So as you attack, you'll lose Ki, but some of that will regenerate, and you can do a Ki Pulse to get a burst of Ki, basically. So you do your attacks, your Ki goes down, but then the bar starts to regenerate, and if you Ki Pulse at the right time, you get that burst of keys. So you can either watch the bar itself or just look for the blue around your character and then press R1. So do that once more. Just like that. And that's a skill that you have to master in this game to be any good. And we have a memory for Ki Pulse. Yokai Realm and Purification. So Yokai will drop down the Yokai Realms. They're circular areas which will make your Ki regeneration really crap, but you can get rid of them with a Ki Pulse. So we go in here and we attack, and then we Ki Pulse, it's gone. And that gives us an entry for Purification and Yokai Realm. Proceed to Guardian Spirit selection. Let's do it. So we have 3 Guardian Spirits to choose from. We're going to pick this one over here, the Fierce Wolf. It's Strength +1. So once you have a Guardian Spirit, you can go into Yokai Shift, where you become this crazy-looking yokai. And you can use your Guardian Spirit skill with circle plus triangle, which for the wolf, he goes out and does a fire explosion. Then you can end your Yokai Shift with R1 plus circle. Do you wish to leave this place? No, let's do the Yokai Shift tutorial. There's a lot to learn with that. So we have burst counters and burst attacks. You can burst counter with R2 plus circle. The yokai enemies will do burst attacks where the big red thing like forms around them, and you can counter that with your burst counter, which will do a lot of damage. It'll do a ton of key damage, and it'll stop the attack. So all of that is obviously very good. So he's gonna burst attack again, counter it. Alright, looking at our memory, we've got Burst Counter Brute and Burst Attacks. Okay, next we have Yokai Shift 3. So our Guardian Spirit skill is circle plus triangle while in your Yokai Shift. And we showed that before, but we didn't actually use it on an enemy, so we'll do that now. So we can enter Yokai Shift with circle and triangle as long as our Guardian Spirit and Rita gauge is full on the top left, and then we can use our Spirit skill. Okay, we got a memory for Yokai Shift 2. Next we have Yokai Shift 4. We can grapple in Yokai Shift, just like you would normally. Run the enemy out of key, press triangle next to them. It'll be a fancier grapple, which does a ton of damage. So, run them out of key and grapple. Then we have Yokai Shift Brute, so we can use Fang Break with L1 plus triangle, which is a parry that we can do in Yokai Shift. It's not something I use often. It's kind of hard to time right, but it's very effective if you're good at it. So if we wait for him to do an attack, well, I messed that one up. But yeah, I'm not the best at it. I'll try to time it here. There we go. Down he goes. Just completely destroyed his key bar. Set him up for that grapple. In the Yokai Shift. And we got a memory for Yokai Shift Brute. Do you wish to leave this place? I do. I learned everything there is to learn. Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the man who achieved no small triumph in bringing unity to this nation, was born in a poor village in a time of civil strife, but was blessed with a shrewd mind and the courage needed to overcome adversity. Louis Frois, Historia de Japam, Volume 2, Chapter 1.
Help me! Please! Please! Is anyone in there? Is anyone there? Help! Please, I'm begging you! You have to help me! I know you're in there, please! Help me, you can't leave me here! Open the door! Open the door!
You acquired a Divine Branch Fragment. If you use one during a mission, you can quit the mission and return to the map. However, you will lose all of the Amrita currently in your possession. Alright, we're going to do our first main mission, the Village of Cursed Blossoms, recommended level of 1. There's 7 Kodama to find in this level, which we will be doing. I wait under the nighttime cherry blossoms for the hero that will set our village free from these horrors that plague us. It seems that this message is from someone that's heard whispers of my work slaying yokai. There are no hints as to who sent it, but it appears to have come from a village called Juzanzakura. If there really are yokai there, then it might be worth heading that way to take a look. The maelstrom of war knows no bounds in even Juzanzakura. A village once prosperous due to its abundant supply of post horses and work cattle could not escape the chaos. Before long, it was reduced to little more than a ghost town. Now only yokai wandered the deserted, ruined village. The springtime cherry blossoms, once enjoyed by the lively villagers as they went about their daily business, now bloom among the deafening silence of the long departed. Okay, so on the left we've got some Amrita.
Should you seek comfort in your sorrow, you would be wise to head to the nearby shrine.
Okay, we got a small spirit stone. You can use those for Amrita. It'll also fill your Amrita gauge for your guardian spirit. We also got a memory for shrines. Okay, let's use the shrine. The ability training has been unlocked. So there's lots you can do at the shrine. We're just going to level up. We have enough Amrita to do that. At the level up menu, you will use Amrita to upgrade your stats. You will be able to see the updated stats on the right. You can check the detailed explanation of the parameters by pressing the options button. So I think Constitution's a good stat to get early on. It's quite a bit of life. It's 40. So I'll go ahead and get that. And that'll get us to level 2. Okay, then up ahead we got some Amrita on this corpse.
I should have trained more.
And he has a stone. That's just an item that you can throw at enemies. It does minimal damage, but it gets their attention, so it can be useful, but I don't really use them.
Think you can defeat me? Just try it.
All right, we have our first enemy. Alright, we got another Amrita memory. This one's for the status menu. And we can check our status menu now. Status screen. Here you can check various kinds of information regarding your character. Current status enhancements and ailments can also be checked. So whole lots of information to see here if you're looking for that. We also had a lone wolf's hood drop, and we don't actually have a helmet. So let's go to our equipment. Equipment menu. Here you can confirm and change your item shortcuts and equipment. You can also confirm the currently equipped Guardian Spirit and Soul Cores, but not change them. So we'll go to our head armor, and we have this lone wolf's hood. Its weight is 2, its defense is 6. Dodge key consumption when your health is critical is minus 2.1%, and it's got 1 toughness. Sounds good to me. We'll equip it. And then for some reason our weapons are showing as new. We can just take a quick look at each of them.
Oh, it's huge. There's no way we can stop something like that.
Now, they basically intend for you to skip this boss, but you can fight it if you're looking for a challenge, which is what we're going to do. But if he's too tough, just skip him, come back later. Watch out for those slams. That's mostly what he'll be doing if you stay up close to him. Now, if he does the double slam, he usually follows up with a burst attack, which you can counter. And that will do a ton of key damage, and once you run him out of key, then you can just relentlessly attack him, and he won't be able to fight back until he recovers and drops a yokai realm at his feet. Oh, crap. Couldn't get away. Oh, jeez. All right. Let's resettle here. Oh, God. All right, burst counter. Let me heal up real quick. Do some more key damage. Ran him out of key. I'm going to disengage. I don't like fighting him over there. I want him near the center. Watch out for that charge. It's nasty. Probably gonna burst attack. He did. Countered it. And we ran him out of key again. So that's really what you want to be focusing on with him, is getting those counters, every possibility. And sometimes he'll just make it really easy for you like that and kind of do it a lot. Dodge that. Oh, that was delayed. All right, let me back off. I don't like where he's at. Probably, yep. So sometimes he'll do a lot of burst attacks and make it a little bit easy for you, which I appreciate. He's actually getting really, really low. Oh, well, he managed to get back his key there. But he was getting really low to the point that I thought I might actually get a grapple on him. Oh, I don't like that. I backed out. Was not expecting that burst attack to come so quickly there. He's going to charge here. Oh, how did that hit me? That sucked. Burst attack, counter. See, you really got to watch out for that charge, but I don't know how that one hit me there. I felt like I had dodged it, but whatever. Watch out for this. Well, I was going to stay close to him, but I'm actually going to disengage. Whoa. Targeting is not helping. All right, here we go. Oh, hold on. All right, we're going to have to heal, unfortunately. That was my last heal. Look out. All right, we need key. He's pretty low health, so let's just finish the job here. Counter that, and we could probably get him right here. It's gonna be close. I don't think I'm quite gonna get him, but like I said, we're close. And counter. And he's done. It wasn't perfect, but we got him. And he dropped a whole bunch of stuff. We got some gauntlets. We got a village cemetery key. We'll be needing that for a gate. We got a hood, helmet, palisade breaker. I think that was an axe. Yeah, an axe, a kusaregama, and some greaves. So not the best loot. We got a little unlucky. We also got a skill point that we can use. So let's start with our equipment here. So yeah, didn't get any weapons we care about. The hood. We can do a comparison here. Oh, that's way more defense. I like that. Dodge key consumption when critical is a little bit better, and other realm resistance as well for yokai realms. That's good. There's also the heirloom helmet, which we can't use. So, we'll use that hood. Then we have some gauntlets. More defense. Same weight. Dodge key consumption goes down even more. Attack +5, that's great. And toughness +1, yeah, we're definitely going to use that. And the greaves, can't use, we need more stamina. All right, and then we have that skill point. Learn skill menu. Here you can learn new skills. The type of skill points must match the category of the corresponding skill you wish to learn. You can also check the status of acquired skills. So we got a skill point for Split Staff. And let's go ahead and pick up Twin Phoenix. You break the Split Staff into 2 parts and unleash powerful strikes. And that is when you're guarding with L1, you press square. It's not the best, but it's okay. So we'll pick that up. All right, let's look around this area. We've got some Emerita here. Sacred Water, that's an item that is useful. Item menu, here you can manage items in your possession. This includes actions such as using, equipping, and discarding items. So Sacred Water just increases your key recovery for a bit, which is very useful. So let's go ahead and shortcut that. We'll put that right there. Then we have some Emerita over here. It's a stone. We got an arrow there. And Sacred Water. So we got 2 Sacred Water. All right, over here we have our first Kodoma. Remember, there are 7 in the level. All right, and he's off to the shrine. It gave us an Emerita memory for Kodama. So you'll get different buffs that will be available for saving them, and your elixir count will go up for the region.
What are these things? Am I going mad?
We got some gauntlets we can look at. Probably not an upgrade. In fact, I don't see how they would be. We have that attack +5, which is great. So yeah, definitely. I mean, more defense if I wanted to, but we're gonna say no. I'd rather have the attack, I think. All right, we got this enemy. We'll rush him. Take him out easy. Down he goes. Oh, wait. Down he goes. And we got Thieves' Gauntlets. Once again, probably not going to be better than mine, but we'll look. It's got ninjutsu power and untouched ammo. Same defense. They are lighter weight, but I'd rather keep the attack. Emerita here.
No god can save me now. I've got to think of something.
Gauntlets again. What is going on? Not very good ones. All right, if you need to visit the shrine, restock elixirs, level up, whatever you might want to do, it's right over there. But remember, it will respawn the enemies, which I don't want to do, so we'll worry about shrines later. So we're going to head this way, and because we took out that optional boss, we have the key, the village cemetery key. Here's some Emerita. Got another Spirit Stone and a Waist Guard. That might be an upgrade. Oh, huge defense increase. Plus, dash key consumption goes down by 1.7%. That is definitely going to get used. Let's go up to the left. Got another corpse with Emerita. Another stone, and we can kick down the ladder to where we fought that boss. All right, let's stay up on the rooftops for right now. You can see an archer over there. Let's make sure he doesn't hit us. All right, and then we can rush him. Took him out easy.
I'll take them out in one go before they know what's hit them.
All right, we got an Emerita memory for shooting. And we got a longbow right here and some arrows and a sacred arrow. So we definitely want to equip our bow. The bows are great. Big damage on the bows. So put that bow on. And we'll come over here. We'll kick this down. You can see there's 2 enemies down below. Now we should be able to take this one out without his friend noticing. As long as we quickly shoot. Oh, somehow he still didn't notice. And then we'll just do a drop attack on him. And then we should just be able to overwhelm him. Should not be able to recover. Oh, there's an enemy in here, but we just took him down. Oh, and he just swung and missed. I was ready to guard, though. And a grapple for him. All right. We got more gauntlets. I don't know why it's giving us so many gauntlets. And we got an elixir. Sweet. All right. So, another gauntlet. Not any good. I don't know why we're getting so many gauntlets. That's very unusual. And did we get everything in here? Oh no, we missed the chest. Open the chest. Anti-paralytic needle. Fights against the paralysis debuff. We got arrows. We got more gauntlets. And some greaves. So, more gauntlets. Dash key consumption. Projectile damage taken. Way more defense. It's a little tempting, but I think I'd still rather have the attack. Although, I don't know. That's pretty good. That's a lot of defense. You know what? We're going to use these. I can't pass up that defense. That's too much. And then the greaves. Let's see. That's a huge defense increase. Dash key consumption goes down. Paralysis resistance and equipment drop rate versus yokai. I like that. Let's do it. All right, we got some coins over there. All right, what do we have in here? We got Japanese scissors and a travel amulet. The travel amulets let you teleport to the shrines. The scissors, I believe, are an accessory, yes. So 4 defense, anima, plus 0.7. That's the resource you use for like burst counters. And anima charge plus 5.2%. Sure, we'll take it. It's better than the nothing we have. And then here we got Amrita.
I couldn't let them steal my virtue. I'm sorry for running, Mother.
All right, we got the Harakiri sword. This item is kind of useless in my opinion. You can use it to go back to the shrine, but you lose all of your Amrita, so I don't really understand the point, but it's an option. Let's go ahead and shoot that archer down. Let this guy come in and attack. Beat him up. Oh, and we should break these boxes. You can sometimes get elixirs from the boxes. And we've got Amrita right here. Ooh, a longbow, arrows, and a sacred arrow. Let's see if that longbow's any good. It is identical. All right. Not useful. All right, once again, break the boxes. You can always get an elixir. And we got this enemy here. How many arrows do I have? I got 8. I'll shoot him down. No need to fight him on the bridge. All right, Amrita here. We got sacred water. More boxes. Just got some coin. All right, now if we go around this house, right here we have a Kodama. Our second Kodama has been found. 5 to go. All right, let's go this way. We got another enemy there. I guess we could use another arrow. We don't have to be shy about it. So he goes down. Got Amrita.
Just get out of here. Go.
And we got a spear. Let's check out that memory we got. It's for using items. And here we got another Amrita.
Oh, it's too heavy.
We got some dual blades. We might want to look at that. And we got a kit ace. Oh, and we got a memory for equipment weight. So let's look at the equipment. This Mino dual Uchikatana is less attack, but mid-attack damage goes up. It's got low attack key consumption, down by 7%. I still think mine's better, so we'll say no. As for the kit ace, we can't use it. We need more stamina. And it's heavy anyway. I don't know if I want to be heavy. Haven't decided yet, but not sure if I want to be heavy. Let's get these coins. We have Amrita here.
First bandits, and now monsters. This really is the end.
And we got another pair of gauntlets. So many. And these don't look that good. Gold earned and Amrita earned goes up, which is kind of nice, but yeah, not that great. Alright, we got another dude here. I guess we'll shoot him too. Down he goes. And then this guy, we'll just rush him. Overwhelm him. Oh! Oh, we actually got an attack off. I was not expecting that. Alright, let's just let him tire himself out. Normally, you can just lock them up with your attacks. So that was really surprising. Oh, we got a new split staff. I like that. Oh, and what's this over here? An elixir. Good, because I just used one. So yeah, let's take a look at that new split staff. It is higher attack, minus 10% mid-guard key consumption. That's good. Break plus 5, block plus 11. I like it. We're using it. All right. Let's see. We got Amrita here.
It is no longer of use to the fallen samurai. So may this token aid you in your pursuit of justice.
We got 2 Ochoko cups. You use those to summon in visitors to help you. And what do we have here?
My love. Our baby.
So, small spirit stone. Over there is going to be a yokai enemy once we get close. So just be aware of that. We got another small spirit stone. And actually, our yokai shift is ready. I'm probably just going to use that. So yeah, let's just plan that. Get a couple good hits in there. Let's yokai shift. Guess we get. Oh, tried to grab me. All right, let's just overwhelm him. Overwhelm him. Oh, I'm missing with these attacks. I don't like that. Ah. Well, I was hoping that would just finish him off, but I'm gonna have to do it without the shift. Alright, and down he goes. Oh, and we just got another skill point for our split staff. We got a waist guard, we got another split staff, and 2 elixirs. Not bad. Oh, and let's spend that skill point. I'm not big on parries, but probably best to get Shock Stopper. Break the split staff into 2 parts, using one half to guard against an incoming blow while attacking with the other, and that's mid-stance only. You use triangle while blocking. We'll get it. Probably not going to be using it, but it unlocks other nodes that we want. All right, let's go in here. There's a Kodama hiding behind the baskets. Send him to the shrine. Okay. Oh, what's this over here? An arrow. Cool. I will use that arrow to shoot this enemy. He thinks he's sneaky, lying on the floor. And then watch out, there's going to be another one. Here he comes. And down he goes, and it looks like we got some more arrows. Nice. And we have a chest. All right, what do we got? Shinobi robes, purple. Ooh, a blue longbow, some greaves, and some new dual swords. Lots of stuff to look at. So for the dual swords, oh, that's a clear upgrade. Mid-guard key consumption goes down by 10%, active skill key damage plus 7.7%, and active skill damage plus 3.4%. Very nice. Take that. Did we look at the new split staff? We didn't, and it has higher attack. Low attack key consumption goes down. I don't care about that. Final blow damage goes up. That's good. And break plus 5. We'll take it. And then we got the new bow. Oh, that's a huge upgrade. Life drain on bullseye too. Oh, that's nice. Item drop rate versus yokai goes up 2.5%. I like it. We're getting some good stuff. Then the cuirass. We got the shinobi robes. Oh, wow. Look at that defense. That's crazy. Huge defense increase. It's got ninjutsu power. Projectile damage taken goes down, and life plus 26. What an amazing find there. As for our waist guard, can't use that. We need more stamina. And our greaves. These are higher defense. Dash key consumption goes down. Defense goes up. I don't know if this is worth it. Maybe. I'm giving up the equipment drop rate, though. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. I want to keep the equipment drop rate. And let me get that coin over there. Okay, finding some good stuff. Let's see. We're going to climb up to the rooftop. And how many arrows do I have? I might just shoot this guy. I've only got 6. We'll fight him. Let him do his attack. We'll do our Twin Phoenix. See, I did quite a bit of key damage, actually. Oh, he's going over the edge. And he's dead. We'll get that stuff in a bit. Oh, this guy comes. Maybe I could shoot him quick. Nope, too slow. Oh, he slashed me. Down you go, too. Join your friend. Dang it. That's just enough damage where I should probably heal. Oh, I don't want to, but we will. It's just enough. All right. Let's go this way. We'll get those items below in just a bit. All right, and we're back in this room. Nothing special here, so we'll just head down. Let's go get those coins or whatever over here. All right, and then we're gonna go behind this house. Break these boxes, could get an elixir, but no. We have a Kodama. I believe this is our 4th. And we have Emrita. All right, and we have a dude right here we can speak to.
You take on bandits, fiends. Just who in the world are you? Please, spare my life. Wait, here, take this and leave me be.
You got lantern plant fruit, which is for anima.
Don't drag us into this. We've lost everything.
All right, we'll move on from this guy. Now we can open up this gate. We've got Amrita.
Out of breath already. See how you like this.
All right, and we've got another shrine, so you can level up, heal there, get your elixirs refreshed if you need it. We're just gonna keep going. Let's go ahead and shoot that archer up there. Good. And we'll take this guy down. Watch out. Usually he'll throw his torch at you, but he didn't. Down he goes. All right, we've got Amrita over here.
If only this world knew peace, this child may have grown up to live a full life.
And we got a gourd. That's another accessory. So it's got 4 defense. Amrita earned goes up. Ninjutsu power plus 19 and water resistance. Not bad. Not great. We'll take it, though. Better than nothing. Alright, so we got 2 enemies here. Let's shoot that guy in the back who's just sitting there, because we want to take this dude on one-on-one. Now with this guy, just kind of keep your distance, and he's really bad about managing his ki. You should just be able to overwhelm him, although I thought that with the last dude who ended up somehow managing to hit me, so maybe we shouldn't be so confident, but so far it's working. Alright, let's just let him attack. Although he is not doing it. Alright, well, I think it's because his ki's so low, he just wanted to be defensive. It didn't work out for him. Oh, I got an elixir. Nice. Got some hatchets and a sacred arrow. Alright, over there you can see there's another, like, yokai cloud or whatever you want to call him. Big yokai that will spawn there. We'll deal with him in a bit. This guy's throwing stones. Oh, look out. I probably should have just rushed him, but I was just going to block his attack and then attack him, but he's being a little stubborn. There we go. All right, get him. And we got another one. I'll just rush this one. Not playing games with this one. Down he goes. Alright, Emerita. Anti-paralytic needle and more dual blades, but they're low quality. And we have another Kodama. Alright, that's a dead end. We'll go back this way, and it's time to fight the yokai. And we'll definitely want to go in with a divine water, so let's use that now. There we go. That should help. Alright, it's a big monkey dude. Let's get rid of that. Yokai realm. You can see how much that divine water is helping us on the ki regeneration. Watch out, if he goes up top, he'll usually throw a spear at you. Alright, should be able to break his ki here. Yep, there we go. So, relentlessly attack him. He won't be able to do anything about it until he recovers with the yokai realm. Oh, he managed to slash me there. Alright, doing pretty good against him. Watch out. Just gonna try to stab. Didn't work out for him. Yep. Oh, he was just out of range there. Oh, crap. I didn't see my ki. Let's let that ki recover. I think my divine water wore off. There we go. Broke his ki. Finish him off. We got a lantern plant fruit. Ooh, we got some blue dual blades. Got an elixir, a hood, and an inky soul core. So that gave us an Emerita memory for soul cores. They're basically just enhancements to your guardian spirit. And they're basically just like additional item slots, effectively. But you have to bring them back to a shrine. So if you fail to do that, if you die and then don't recover your corpse, then you will lose them. But other than that, you just bring them to the shrine. Let's check out the new equipment. We did get some new dual blades. Oh, they're actually not that good. The melee damage goes up by 1.4%, which is nice, but that attack is way too low. So no thank you on that. As for the hood, that is very similar to what we have. They're almost identical. Mine is like one better on realm resistance. I think that's the only difference. So we'll keep ours. And then items is highlighted for some reason. Just go through all those. Oh, no, it's still highlighted. What's going on here? Ah, the Inky Soul Core. Okay. Let's have a look around. We've got Emerita.
Ki pulses can be used to recover your ki and purify the miasma of the yokai realm.
Let's rush this dude.
completing a technique. Return to a fighting stance and focus to replenish ki faster.
You look down on us, but I know my way around a weapon.
All right, and that shrine over there is the initial one. So we're right back to the entrance. Let's go this way. Now watch out, there's gonna be a couple dudes here. One's lying in wait, we'll just shoot him. And then we'll rush the other one. Never knew what hit him. Alright, we got some Emerita. Another split staff, I guess we could take a look at that one. It could be good. Lower attack, break, goes up, active skill damage, and low attack key consumption. Not better than mine.
Here goes. With this, I can drive these beasts away.
Alright, anything good in the chest? We got a hat, it's blue. Hand axe, sacred water, and waist guard. We'll check the hat out. I guess we can check the waist guard as well. Ooh, big defense increase. Dash key consumption goes down. I'll take it. I will take it. And then the waist guard is bad. Well, it's actually not that bad. It's actually not that bad at all, but we do lose defense, so I'll keep mine. Okay, that's it over here. We're back to where we fought the monkey. Let's go this way. We got enemy over here. Let's go ahead and rush him. Want to take him out quick because there's another one that's coming. Throwing stones. Down he goes. Alright. This poor guy is dead. He's got Emerita. Waist guard, we're not even going to check that. Low quality. This trail up here just leads to a dead end. More Amrita over here.
Don't get careless. I'll drive this right through your skull.
Alright, we got another Amrita memory. This time, drop attacks. And we could have dropped attack this enemy, but we already shot him down. Alright, this way. Heading back to where we talked to that one dude in the building. Amrita right here. Divine Rice. That is used at the shrine. I guess I could show the item. It's a key item. It's used at the Kodoma's Bazaar at the shrine. Alright, we got an enemy here. I'll just rush him. Oh, those attacks to the back. Too much. Too much to handle. That's a dead end. And we got Akusarigama. Alright, now there's an enemy up top. We're gonna shoot him. And then I guess we'll shoot this guy too. In the back of the head. Oh, he survived though. I would rush him, but there's a guy hiding right over there that will probably jump out. So let's just wait. Oh, that was much further on that lunge than I was expecting. Almost got me. But yeah, take him out. Oh, and I lifestealed back to full health. I forgot my bow has lifesteal. Let's guide this Kodama to the shrine. And then we got our dude that's hiding over here. Alright, he's taken care of. Let's see, we got some Amrita over here.
You're an unfamiliar face around here. What brings you to this shrine?
We got some Greaves. Let's see if those are any good. Probably not better than mine. Oh, not even close. Not even close.
What the? Are you okay? A cat? It's rubbing against my legs.
Alright, and we got a little kitty. We can pet it. And it's gonna follow us and attack things. It doesn't do a lot of damage, so it's not particularly useful, but it's kind of fun to have the little cat around. And it does help a little bit. Alright, now we've entered a particularly bad area. Here's some Emerita.
Why do I feel so weak? Is it this strange darkness?
Alright, that gave us an Emerita memory for the Dark Realm. So this is basically just like a persistent area that is Yokai Realm, and you can't cleanse it. The only way to get rid of it is by taking out the boss. So we'll need to find the boss and take him out, which is this way. Let's go ahead and shoot them down. Oh, they lived. Ah, crap. Hold on. Let me do another attack real quick. Go. Now you want to be careful attacking these guys near other ones. They'll actually eat each other. And that is problematic because they get buffed up. So let's quickly take him out. And then watch out, when they go down, they'll drop like a bad area. Ah, dang it. It's getting in the way. We got him. Oh, look out. What's he doing? Oh, I don't like that. I don't want to get grabbed. All right, pick him down. Ah, dang it. I keep forgetting they dropped that. There we go. All right, now I guess since we have the cat, we should quickly engage the boss. Won't help a bunch, but a little bit. We'll take a Divine Water and attack. Oh, ton of key damage to him already. I think the cat's helping a lot, actually. We'll just aggressively attack here. Oh, I could have grappled. Ah, well. All right, let's back out. Oh, he got me with that. Let me heal up real quick. I'm gonna take him out to the courtyard where I have a little bit more room. Alright, do some attacks. Get him, kitty! Oh, kitty's gone. Ah, I took another hit. Let me use an elixir. I don't think I'm gonna break his key again before he's dead. Oh, that did a bunch of key damage. I'm just gonna disengage real quick. Let that key come back. Oh, I thought he was gonna do a third attack there. He did not. Oh, watch out for that. That's really nasty, that attack. Ah, I don't like my key situation. Let me just back off. All right, getting that key back. You can see how problematic it is fighting in these areas. Look out for that. Oh, he's gonna leave himself wide open. Big attacks, and he's done. All right, we got a lantern plant fruit, gauntlets again, we got some greaves, elixir, hey, and a spear, a purple one. Unfortunately, we're not using the spear. All right, let's have a look. Guess we may as well get rid of the notifications on the new weapons. Although, did I look at that? Guess I did. There's that spear. Wish I was using that. Let's see, gauntlets again. Not better than mine. What about the greaves? Can't use the greaves. They require more stamina. All right, Emerita over here. Got some Ochoko cups. We got some greaves, but they're low quality. Not gonna bother looking at those.
How can the purity of this shrine be defiled by those bandit scum?
Got some prayer beads. That's worth looking at. Might be better than my scissors. Damage taken versus yokai, minus 1%. It's not a big deal, but I think it's better than the scissors, so I'll take it. I'll take a 1% reduction. Why not? Open this chest. Ooh, what do we got here? Lantern plant fruits. One of those is going to the storehouse. We got a summoner's candle. That is the ability to just summon your corpse to you, which is a nice item to have. We got Rogue's Waist Guard, purple item, and Foot Soldier's Cuirass. Let's take a look at both of those. And the Greaves as well, I guess. Can't even use those. Rogue's Waist Guard. Oh, we need another stamina. Melee damage versus humans goes up. Look at that defense, too. Although it is heavy. So it's actually, I don't know, it doesn't seem that great. And then we got the Cuirass, which isn't going to compete with our Shinobi Robes. Our Shinobi Robes are so good. That was a really great find. Alright, what do we have here? It's the Inner Shrine key, so we can continue. Alright. This way. We're gonna drop down, we'll do a drop attack. Down he goes. Oh, and we can get another skill point. Let's do that. 4 split staff. We'll pick up the 3 Wars Kata 1. Reduces key damage received by 6% when using a split staff. Nice little passive bonus. And we got Amrita here. Herbal Remedy, that's a full heal. That's nice to have. And another split staff. Let's put the Herbal Remedy on our hotkeys first. Put that right there. Extra healing. And then that split staff, is it any good? Ooh, big attack increase. Low attack key consumption goes down, and Amrita earned goes up, and block goes up. I like it. We'll use it. Alright, another shrine, if you need it. We're gonna blow past it. We got this enemy, I'll just rush him. Overwhelm him. Amrita here.
The wounded souls of this village call down divine retribution to punish these bandits.
And this should be our final Kodama right here. And it is! All of this mission's Kodama spirits have been guided to the shrine. Cool. Alright, so up ahead, we have a boss fight, which we should prepare for. We want our Guardian Spirit at the ready. So let's go ahead and just use items to make that happen. We will use our Spirit Stones. Or no, our small Spirit Stones. And I don't know, maybe 6 of them. That gives us Amrita, and readies our Guardian Spirit. Alright, we've got our elixirs, we've got our Herbal Remedy, we've got our Divine Water. Everything's looking good. I might want to use the Divine Water now. I guess I'll use it once I go in. Alright, in we go. Divine Water! Oh, well, I didn't get enough time to block. Dang it. All right, gotta use an elixir. Oh, look out. Counter! Well, I took a hit for it, but that's okay. It's worth it to do that massive key damage to him. I'm gonna get in there, attack him. Oh, hold on. Oh, wow, I got a little bit lucky there. I managed to counter him from behind. Now we can bully him because he's got no key. Ah, dang it. Alright, hold on. Heal up. And you know what? I'm just gonna use my yokai shift. Beating him up. Oh, he ran out of key. Punish him big time. And we can grapple him. Oh, he might just die. I've almost got him. Oh, he couldn't really do much of anything. Oh, and he's grappleable again. He's done.
Phew, that was a close one. Any longer and it might have been too late for you. Wow. Well, I'll be. Come on, grab what loot you can and get over here.
A purple split staff, heck yeah. Mission complete. Alright, we're definitely gonna grab all the stuff first. We got a purple Kusarigama, we got a Yoriki helmet. Another split staff, some gauntlets, hammer, robes. Oh, what was that? Divination board, I think that was an accessory. Shinobi robes, and foot soldier's hat. And we got a Mezuki soul core. Take that. Alright, hold on, buddy. Hold on. Definitely looking at this split staff. Oh, huge upgrade. 135 attack. Mid guard key consumption goes down. Low attack key consumption goes down. Active skill break plus 10.8%. And grapple damage goes up. Beautiful. We're using that for sure. As for the hat, we got the Yoriki helmet. Can't use that. We have this foot soldier's helmet, which looks slightly better than ours. Yeah, it's got 2 toughness, basically. So 2 toughness increase. Everything else is basically the same. The robes. We got some Shinobi robes, but they're not purple. And foot soldiers gauntlets. Compared to a regular troops gauntlets, same defense. Imrita earned... Oh, same defense, but it's lightweight. So actually probably worth doing the switch. Yeah, we're going to do that. Do that. And then we also got a divination board. Ooh, 8 defense. Omio magic power plus 24. Soul core drop rate goes up by almost 3%. Life increase and water damage increase. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. Got some nice finds. Alrighty. Let's go forward. This will end the mission. Proceed? Yes.
I've been waiting for you. You, read the letter, right? I'm Tukichiro. And you are? Hide. All right. I'll call you Hidi. Got a nice ring to it. I rely on my wits, peddling spirit stones for a living. Then at some point, a monkey became my guide. You may be a demon that slays its own kin, but the soul within you is unmistakably human. Something tells me the two of us will make a good team. A reprobate and a part yokai. Will you walk this path with me? Let's head up in the world and follow our dreams. So, what'll it be? Come on, you got no place to be. Tag along. You showed that thing who's boss. What? You take a vow of silence? Ah, sorry, I'm sorry. You sure you've got your reasons?
We were possessed by Masuru via spirit division. Mission complete, the Village of Cursed Blossoms. It seems that the continued increase in yokai is due to this ceaseless war, and it's not just Mino that's falling into ruin. The constant battling of the samurai has spread as far as Owari and Omi provinces. But hey, this presents the perfect chance for us to make a name for ourselves. With my smarts and your muscle, I'm sure there's nothing we can't overcome together. I'm counting on you, Hidi. The soul cores were purified when you left the mission and can now be attuned. Soul cores can be selected via the Change Guardian Spirit option at shrines. Alright, so we got a Mezuki soul core. It has a 28.2% chance of Pleiades when enemies are killed. Like, we can take a look at that. Grants a chance of receiving the specified bonus when you defeat an enemy, and the Amrita gauge will fill up faster. So that's kind of nice. Oh, it also has increased attack and yokai shift, attunement cost -1, and yokai ability damage plus 12%. So that sounds pretty good. We also got the Inky soul core. Anima bonus, damage taken of C. So it increases anima in proportion to how much damage you take in relation to your maximum health. It's got melee damage versus humans plus 1.6%. Soul core drop rate goes up by 1.1%, and equipment drop rate versus yokai plus 1.6%. So I like that. That sounds pretty good. And also, this one has the yokai ability Raising Edge. This one has Monkey Dance. Alright, and we can attune the soul core if we want. And we will. We'll attach them both to Makami, which is our wolf. So there we go. We put that one in, and then we put the Inky one in as well. So that'll give us abilities and those stats. Okay.
The spirit stones I'm looking for are very powerful. They're called Amrita in other countries. Apparently they can even turn the tide of war. The thing is, power is everything in an age of war. That means every time a new war breaks out, these stones sell like hotcakes. Problem is, a man's got to deal with yokai and bandits. All kinds of things out to get you. That's why I was, looking for a real tough type to travel with. Someone like you. I've got a good customer I want to go and see first, yeah? You'll come with me, won't you, Hidi?
Okay, so our mission is complete. And with that, we're all done here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.